Today, the moon continues in Leo. The moon is the mood of the day. And so we have the energy of creativity, self-expression, playfulness, being seen. And today, I want to share with you three powerful questions to help you tap into your creativity. So we've got also Mars retrograde in Leo. What is Mars? Mars is the planet of action and forward movement. So with Mars in Leo going retrograde, the forward movement is taking place internally. And so these questions that I have to share with you today are some journal prompts or questions for reflection that can help you maybe facilitate some of that inner work you are doing on your creative process and the best way for you to express yourself and shine and share your light in the world. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Thursday, December 19th. So, with the moon continuing in Leo, we have that urge, that impulse to express, to play, to create, to try things, to work on our creative process. And of course, we are doing this inner work to develop that more fully. So, how can we express ourselves more authentically, more fully, but in bigger ways in the world, right? To make a difference through being who you are. So these are three questions that can help you think about that process for yourself and attend to your self-care related to creativity and self-expression. So the three questions are number one, what are you good at? And so I encourage you to reflect on this from a deeper place. Maybe you've thought about what you're good at in the past, and maybe there's something deeper for you or more expansive for you to tap into in this moment in time. What are you good at? You may also, as many of us do, have a tendency to think about what you're good at and then immediately shut yourself down. I'm not really good at that. I'm not as good as so and so, right? Comparing yourself and really how we unconsciously kind of shut ourselves down and rain on our own parade, right? So asking, what are you good at? And really getting creative with this, thinking outside the box. It doesn't have to be the thing you think you should be good at, right? It just really noticing what in your daily life you are good at that others notice. Oh, you're really good at that. I wish I could do that the way you do. So, what are you good at? And if you don't know the answer, or if this is triggering for you, just acknowledge that the question is valuable question, right? It's worthy, and you don't have to have the answer. It's worth getting curious. It's also worth just acknowledging the little things you're good at. You know, maybe you're good at eating breakfast. Maybe you're good at um, writing emails. I mean, I don't know, bringing zucchini to your neighbors, right? What are you good at? So, really getting into a deeper place of what you are good at qualitatively, right? And thinking outside the box and just opening this up as an inquiry, not opening it up. Don't open it up as a judgment of yourself. It's really just a curiosity. What am I good at? And if you don't know the answer, that's okay. Just stick with the question and acknowledge that that question is worth exploring. Okay. And then, so number one is what are you good at? Number two, three important questions to ask yourself to support your creative process. And number two is what do you enjoy most? So, what is fun for you? What do you enjoy? What do you love doing, or what brings joy and that feeling of a spark that is fun, life affirming, something you want to do, and what you enjoy is is not necessarily what you're good at. Maybe they're connected, and but looking at what you enjoy, what feels good, what's fun for you, is another way to bring depth and richness to this creative inquiry. So again, like thinking outside the box, getting creative, not what you think you should enjoy or what do but just really like the little things, and the little things will be a clue, right? Do you enjoy the quiet moments by yourself? Do you enjoy sharing with others? Do you enjoy do you enjoy writing, painting, drawing, music? There are lots of ways that we traditionally think of creative expression, and maybe some of those are things you enjoy. But I want to again encourage you that if you don't relate to that, that you think about what is fun for you, what do you enjoy, that either is something in your daily life or maybe something you do from time to time, that, and then ask, why do I enjoy that? Do you enjoy going to the beach, right? What is special about that? What feels good about that? And that inquiry can help to unlock, some things that are true for you and that bring life and vitality to you. So that's going to contribute to your creative process. So these questions, number one, what are you good at? Number two, what do you enjoy most? Those are going to be like really important and a good place to start. And then if you are ready to move on to number three is going to bring these together. So number three is, how can you make the world a better place by being more of who you are? And so, right. So it's like taking these qualities of what you're good at, what you enjoy. How can you do more of that, right? What could be easier? So again, it's an inquiry. You don't have to have all the answers. It's just kind of getting you to shake things up a little and think outside the box in terms of how you might take the things that you're good at, and hopefully they join up with the things you enjoy. And how can you do more of that, right? What is something you could do that you haven't thought of doing in your community, for your family, for your neighbors, at your workplace? What is a way that you can bring something you're good at and or something you enjoy to share with others, to bring more of what you care about, more kindness, more caring, more creativity, more feeling of community, right? These things, what is it that feels important to you, and how can you bring A, what you're good at, and B, what you enjoy, to make more of those qualities in the world, just radiating out beyond your own little sphere of self, right? How can you share that with others? Maybe it's like bringing something that you made in your kitchen to share with others. Uh, Bringing the zucchini you grew in your garden to share with others. But it could also be like, something you're good at, a skill you have, right? Maybe you have some technical skills or an area of expertise that is something you could offer in new or different or more expanded ways. And so coming back to self-care and honoring your process and recognizing that this is not meant to lead you down a road of frustration or feeling like you're not, capable or whatever. So if you feel those feelings, just take a deep breath, go, this is just an inquiry. I don't have to have all the answers. And, write it in your journal and leave it a blank page if you don't know, because at least you are not filling it up with the negative self-talk, right? It's a blank slate. It is open to anything. New insights might pop in. So blank page is just as good as if you have pages and pages of things to fill it up with. So that inquiry and opening to discovering more about yourself and your creative process. And with Mars retrograde, we have this real opportunity to go a little deeper into how we create, why we create, what we do, and how to do more of it and how to share and make a difference, right, through being who we are. Mars is retrograde in Leo, and then it will go back into Cancer, where we have more of a focus on caring and self-care and care for others and needs and nurturing and mothering and family and all those themes. So Mars retrograde is this invitation to deepen within and explore what we are capable of. If you are interested in learning more about where Mercury is retrograde in your chart, I have a special offer right now for Mercury retrograde reading. So it's a recorded reading and I send it to you. So check that out if that speaks to you. But hopefully these questions are helpful. So again, just to recap, number one, what are you good at? Number two, what do you enjoy most? And number three, how can you make the world around you a better place by being more of who you are? So, happy inquiry. Thank you for being here. I'm Marina Orms, and you can learn more about me and that Mars retrograde reading at astrologyheals.com. And thanks for being here and subscribing. I am here every day with astrology for unshakable self care, following the moon and the planets and so much more, and how it speaks to us and how we can make the most of us to make the most of it to live our best lives. All right, see you next time. Bye for now.